how to take your childcare program to the next level. If you're listening to me right now and you're one of these childcare business providers, childcare business owners that loves what they do, but they also want to make sure that what they offer is top quality, then I want you to keep watching. So, over the next 20 minutes or so, I am going to dive deeper into what it means to take your program, take your childcare program to the next level. Okay. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Christina Rizakos. I am a certified early childhood educator. I have over 23 years of experience in the field of early childhood education. I have owned and operated my own childcare center. I opened my center when I was 24, a long time ago, and I did that for 23 years. I had 7 full-time staffers working for me. I sold it a couple of years ago, and now I focus on the online space. I focus on creating and implementing marketing strategies in order for you to be able to do what you do best, which is to run your program. And today's video, I want to focus on the childcare business owner that knows she's not a babysitter. The childcare business owner that loves what she does, and she wants to make sure that she's showing up in the very best way possible every single day with everything that she does. Let's face it, in our industry, it's really, really difficult to find quality childcare. And I really believe that it really starts with the leader, the owner. So even if you have one assistant working for you, or if you're in charge of a team of 20, it all starts with the owner, the director, the person that is in charge. And today's video, I'm going to walk you through a few things that you can do if you are wondering, how can I make my program better? How can I take this business and make it better? Okay. So first thing we're going to focus on is quality. What this means is I want you to think about how you can be your very best, and how you can offer your very best, the best quality possible. And I want you to think about everything. Okay. So when I say quality, it doesn't just mean one specific thing. It means a lot of things. Okay. So number one, your program. Is it a quality program? Is it a program that makes sense? Have you updated it lately? Or is it something that you just decided to go with, and it's been like 20 years and you still haven't updated anything? Is it getting results? Are the kids having fun with it? Is the staff that has to implement it, are they on board? How do they feel about it? Okay. Are the kids learning? Are they happy to show up in your program every single day? Are the parents, of the kids in your program, are they coming to drop off their kids and they tell you, oh my gosh, I can't believe the improvement I've seen in my son or my daughter, right? These are all things to think about when you're thinking of your program and really trying to make sure that it is a quality program. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to fit a specific program or a specific approach just because everyone is doing it, right? It just means that find something that you believe in, even if that means kind of taking a few pieces from different approaches and making one that is your own, and believe in it 100%. Because if you do, then magic happens. Then everyone feels that, what they're doing and what they're offering it is real. Like, it's real. It's not something fake that you're just doing just because you think you have to do. Okay. And it really makes a difference. Okay. So quality, environment. Think about your environment. What does that look like? Okay. What does it look like when someone walks through the door, right? Do the test. Pretend that you've never walked in your center before and just walk in your center pretending you're someone that's booked a tour. Okay. How are you greeted? What's the first thing that you see? Is it clean? Does it smell funny, right? What's on the wall? Is there like a bulletin board or something for you to see as soon as you walk in? Is the staff, if they're the ones opening the door, are they welcoming? Are they smiley, right? Very important things to think about, especially if you've been in this business for a long time. You kind of get so desensitized to these things, but they really matter. Put yourself in that place of a brand new parent that is looking for childcare for their child. It's their very first child, very first experience. And think about what they would want to see if they walked into a program. Okay. So do that audit, make sure that you are offering a quality environment. And once, since we're talking about environment, think about your classrooms, toys. Think about how everything is organized, right? Is it in learning centers? Is everything labeled? Is everything clean, organized, or is it just a big mess? Okay. These are all things you have to think about. And lastly, when it comes to quality, your staff. Okay, so that is one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle when you're working in childcare is your staff, making sure that the people that are working for you and with you are quality people. What that means is not hiring out of desperation, making sure that you know exactly in your mind who your ideal employee is and knowing how to reach them, how to write a job description that makes sense, how to approach them, how to onboard them once you hire them, and how to really welcome them in your team and make sure that they are doing what they were hired for. Okay. Making sure that you have a clear policy handbook when it comes to your parents, but also a clear staff handbook when it comes to your staff. Your staff wants to feel like they're supported, that they're appreciated, and that their work matters. Okay. And as a business owner, once you start attracting your dream team, right, the people that get you and understand the program, then it's really important that you show up as that leader and showcase their strengths, right? And build up that team, build them up as well. Okay. There's a lot of childcare providers that have small teams that are like the bosses from hell. So don't be that type of person. Always think about your staff and think about how you can make their job or their life a little bit brighter that day. Okay. Next point I want to talk about is systems and automation. Okay, so if you really want to level up your childcare program, you really have to show up on a different level. Basically, you have to be willing to try different things and things when it comes to marketing and tech that most childcare businesses are not doing, right? So what does that mean? That means having systems and automations that are going to make your life easier, but they're also going to allow you to operate a smoother business. Okay, so when we're thinking of systems and automations, first thing that comes to mind is having a website that is mobile friendly, that there's no broken links, that is completely optimized, somewhere where someone lands on this website online, they know exactly where to find you, how to contact you, a little bit about you, the program, the educational approach, maybe some images. They know how to book a tour with you, maybe sign up their child on your wait list or for your newsletter. These are things that you have to be thinking about consistently. But the good thing is that you can definitely set this and forget it and just go in and make updates as you see fit, probably on a yearly basis, right? But having a nice well-developed website is one of those things that's going to allow you to grow an email list, right? So there's another thing you have to think about, which you can definitely automate off of your website is, let's say people are landing on my website. I'm doing a good job with my social media. People are landing on my website. They're Googling, they're finding me. How do I make sure that I get their information, right? One of the things that you can automate is having a pop-up form that you can ask them, and let's say in exchange for a coupon code or for a newsletter, for their name and their email address, okay? The other thing you want to think about is uploading your policy handbook on your website. This is going to save you time. It's going to attract the right type of client to you because once someone, clicks and opens up your policy handbook, they can go through it at home, peace and quiet. They're not rushed to do so, in the hallway of your program. And they can actually take the time to read through it and see, is this a good fit or not, right? If there's things in there that I don't really agree with, then guess what? You just dodged a bullet. They're going to go look somewhere else for childcare, okay? So this is a great way for you to think about saving money on print, like on printing, but also how to kind of screen people before they actually book a tour, okay? Think about your marketing strategy. So you can definitely automate your marketing strategy as well. So this is basically you setting up some pieces before setting up certain pieces. How can I phrase this to make this easier? Setting up a few key pieces when it comes to your marketing strategy, and then making sure that you are doing it properly, right? So your website, your Facebook ads, your social media content, and then automating it so that you take what you have to offer in your program and you increase traffic to it, okay? That is definitely going to take your program on a different level because whether you are in the middle of the week or in the middle of the night, or if it's in the weekend, or even if you're just off, you can automate your marketing strategy in a way where people are consistently being directed to your website or to your social media page, your Facebook business page, okay? And you don't have to be stuck or glued to your phone or to your screen to be able to do this, which is amazing. If you want to boost visibility, if you want to boost exposure, if you want to grow a following on your Facebook business page, well, this is how you do it. You start investing in ads. You put your program out there to more local families, and you can automate this so that you don't have to think about, oh my gosh, where am I going to get my next client? Or what if so-and-so leaves, right? You already know that you've done a few things beforehand and you are ready to go. So if someone decides to not show up, or if you have like a couple of availabilities for the fall time, you know that you have set up systems with your website, with your email list, with your ads, and with your consistent posting on social media, that you can definitely, find a pool of interested. Sorry, guys. You can find a pool of interested clients that are ready to book and to come visit your program, which is amazing. Okay. And you can do that by automating and creating systems in your marketing. But what about if it's not marketing? So, other things that you can definitely start thinking of automating is your social media content. Most childcare business owners do not spend enough time on their content. Content is basically anything that you're posting on your social media. So whether you're using Facebook or whether you're using Instagram, what I see a lot of is enroll now, and then there's nothing, and then the other post comes like 5 months down the road, right? You have to be consistent. You have to leverage this free platform in the best way possible, and you have to be intentional with it. So let's talk a little bit about content and your Facebook business page and how you can automate that or create a system. Okay. What I like to do is I like to have 5 days worth of content scheduled out for the week. Okay. So you can definitely pre-schedule your posts by clicking on your publishing tools on your business page while you're on your desktop, right? And you can think about your week ahead or your 2 weeks ahead and think about, what do I have to do? I have a few places to fill up. I have a few spots available to book tours. We're doing something fun with the kids outdoors. Think about your week and think about what you have to do and write everything down. Then open up your calendar, right? Your content calendar, and just start adding your images and your content on it. Okay. Don't just add an image of a kid doing like arts and crafts and think that you've posted something valuable. It's not valuable. Okay. If you are going to post, let's say, a picture of a child playing Play-Doh, for example, you can definitely do that. And then at the where you have to write the content, the copy, you can say something like, this week we're working on fine motor skills in the toddler group. One of the best ways to really work those fine muscles is by having fun with Play-Doh, right? Again, you're teaching, you're showing people that are following you that you mean business, and it's not just a fee for you, that this is your calling in life and that you know what you're doing. Okay. Think about being engaging, asking questions with clients, sprinkling in business related posts. So things like, did you know you can sign up to our newsletter and be one of the first to get invited to our next open house, right? Or book a tour directly by clicking this link and then directing them back to your book a tour page on your website, right? You can definitely do those posts, but it shouldn't be the only thing you're posting online. Okay. It should not be the only thing you're posting online. And the way you automate this is really by, having an hour, let's say schedule in an hour of your week, think about your week ahead, write your content down, have your images ready to go, and then just pre-scheduling anything for the week. So you don't have to even think about your social media platform for a good 7 days. If you're feeling courageous, you can definitely do more. You could, pre-publish content for like 60 days out. It doesn't really matter, as long as you have a strategy that you're kind of rotating, ideas and themes and what you want to share on your business page, and you're sprinkling in business related posts that are always have the same goal of taking people that are reading this post and guiding them towards your website, to book a tour, to read more about your approach, to read more about you and your story, or whatever it is that you want to do them. Okay. So that is how you level up your strategies when it comes to content, when it comes to Facebook ads, or when it comes to really attracting more people, getting more traffic onto your website, but not necessarily with you spending more time doing it, right? And the last thing that you want to think about when we're thinking of leveling up as childcare business owners is our mindset. Really having a mindset of growth, okay? Of having some type of ritual that you create for yourself and you follow consistently, that allows you to have balance, that allows you to learn new things, new skills. So, for example, if you want to invest in leadership skills, right? Sign up for a class, go do it. If you want to be a better public speaker, if you want to learn how to market your center using Facebook ads, right? There's a lot of things you can do as a business owner to be making sure that you're leveling up and that you're showing up in the very best way possible. Okay. And a lot of childcare business owners, you guys, don't necessarily think that mindset is something that they should be thinking about. But if you're someone that's listening right now, and one of the things that you want to be known for is an exceptional childcare provider, but also an exceptional leader and business owner, then this is one of the non-negotiables, right? So thinking of you as a business owner, thinking of your skills, how you can make everything better, thinking of your staff skills and how you can encourage them to be better educators, right? Is it by investing in courses for them or getting people to come in and do workshops for them? Really just taking your role as a business owner seriously, as a childcare business owner, and trying to create some type of balance, home and business, and making sure that you're not stressed out all the time, that you're not stretched thin, that you are in it for the long haul, that you're taking care of yourself, you're sleeping well, you're eating well, and that once you're at work, people feel better when you're around, right? How many times have you worked in a daycare and once the boss came in, everybody's like, oh my gosh, there she is, right? Be one of these bosses that as soon as you walk in the room, your staff is genuinely happy to be around you, right? And what would do that is if they knew that my boss is one of those bosses that is a leader, she's a team leader, she's always encouraging us to be our best. And obviously, as a business owner, you want to exactly do modeling that yourself, right? You want to make sure that you are always showing up as your best. So personal development, maybe some podcasts, some journaling, listening to a YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that are, business related, but also leadership related. So you can get more strategies on how to deal with conflicts that arise at work, but also how to make sure that you're showing up on a different level so that every educator in the area wants to be working for you and for your childcare program. So I hope this helped. I hope that this gave you some ideas on what you can do if you are thinking of how I can make my program better. If you want me to look at your marketing strategy right now, and you want me to show you how to boost traffic, how to grow an email list of ideal clients that you want to serve, and how to increase booked calls. And if you're ready to learn new skills, create content, and invest at least $5 a day in ads, then I would love to work with you. All you would have to do is click the link under this video, answer a few questions, book a time, and we can get on a video chat and we can talk about it. Other than that, have an amazing rest of the week, and I will see you guys again next week. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to the channel. Bye, guys.